Imagine a huge event drops tomorrow and you're having 0 gems left. Well, ouch. Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and I actually missed a great event before. I didn't have any kind of gems. This actually happened to me, but no more, because I'm doing a small strategy that I'm going to share with you in this video. Let's talk about how having a gems aside can save you from missing very decent rewards, like Artifact Extravaganza. Now I make a video about the Artifact Extravaganza. People was like, I mean, half of my comments was everything different from, you know, everything different from Forge of Light is not actually valuable because the keys is not counted for the example. But here is the thing: if I have a chance to get 4 rare artifacts and boost my performance on the battlefield, from this to wait the next 1 year or year and a half to finally collect this keys, or something can change in the game and make you know, this example way more easy to be achieved, I definitely am going to spend my 6k gems right away and getting these 4 rare artifacts. And this is what actually happened. I managed to make my Dragon Fate the next level. I get some extra artifacts that I didn't have, like Greymar Warhammer. The good thing about this bad boy is stunning immediately at level 1, so you know, this is also very nice. And some other artifacts that I was looking to actually boost or level up. But something that I did, I was having like 90k, if I remember right. I think I have a video on my channel, you can go and check it out, my pools there. But I have something on site, and right now I'm collecting gems to, you know, have some gems aside if this type of events actually appear in Call of Dragons. So why keeping exactly 60k gems really means you'll never miss a guaranteed legendary chance is just because it's 6k artifact draw. Right now we're not having this this type of event, to be honest, but it's 60k to make one draw in the artifacts, the majority of the cases. Obviously I think that the compendium is more expensive, but you have like 11% chance to get artifact. I really don't remember how many gems was there, but the plan I have in my head is just having this 60k that I'm just not going to miss this type of events. And definitely your troops or your legions, if I can use this word, is definitely going to thank you when they march out and you have your strong artifact ready to fire up. And some artifacts are game changer, guys. Some artifacts are game changer, like Dragon Fate. Boy oh boy, Dragon Fate. I'm even going to make a little, how to say it, a little test, or just show you not the main hit of the artifact. I have a couple videos already for the Dragon Fate, but at the end of the day, how much in extra this thing is actually doing over the enemy legion. In my case, it's going to be just this level 45, because I really want to try to adapt more, how to say it, more testing, more showing things in my video. So this is going to be one of the things. Immediately we're starting and you start seeing how the things are getting stuck together. It's like 5k, which is absolutely crazy result. Obviously the other hero is just going to fire up also, and this is the final form, 69k. So from the fights, okay, this legion buffs, I can show you. Okay, we have even pets firing up, but yeah, defense of having this is the first thing, and immediately Darkling Archer captains lose 2.3k from defense of having, defense of heaven. 100% chance to do extra magic damage. So, you know, one artifact can be a game changer. And for me personally, in the previous, it was actually an artifact throwback. It was not this type of event, but I still get some gems saved up there. I actually didn't. Yeah, I actually didn't, and I was forced to buy a decent amount of bundles, so I'm going to be able to participate there. That's why I think from there I actually start thinking maybe I should have some gems aside. Now, obviously, it's going to be, okay, Burgers, but 60k gems is a decent amount. It's WoW the gathering of the 60k gems, but you're going to be always ready and never miss a guarantee legendary chance. And definitely your troops or legions is going to thank you later. Obviously, sometimes the event is related with the alliances, like greatest heights push. You're going to need the training title, also the kingdom buff and stuff like this. But yeah, for the places where you have to depend on the resources you're having, 60k gems is just going to give you this peace of mind that if something appear from somewhere, something come, you're going to be able to react and get the best value for these gems. And like this, you're just going to have something in advance. You're not going to chasing events in last minute, something that happened to me a couple times. You know, the event come, I'm like, oh brother, should I actually go for it? Should I actually not go for it? I'm thinking, because I don't have the resources, and if I want to gather the resources, I have to buy the bundles. And I was like sitting, oh my god, should I actually go with this? And yeah, the majority of the cases I make decision in the last minute. And yeah, the majority of my decisions is yes, I'm going to go for this event to get this extra thing that is going to boost my legion power. But yeah, having something aside is just give you peace of your mind and not huge thoughts behind everything, and not a pressure, should I spend or should I not. You're just going to have these resources in advance, which again, you just bring some peace on your soul. And your commander is definitely going to grow and become more stronger with this type of events. Yeah, right now I'm speaking about the artifact events, where because Artifact Extravaganza, I think somebody told me it's around February or March, but we're having it right now, which is like half year before this time actually come. So it actually make me thinking that it might not be only this type of events. We may see new features in Call of Dragons, new events, and from there I start thinking maybe I should make one video just to give a second opinion over the gems and how to spend them and having something in extra. So if you get lucky even to sell some pet, you get, let's say, decent amount of gems. Just save, put aside like 60k gems and don't touch them. And yeah, when the time comes, you're going to be able to react. And if you have been in my position, when you have been broke right before an event, hit one like on the video like this. It's just going to show me I'm not alone, that some event appear in Call of Dragons. I'm not prepared. I really want to get these rewards, but I'm broke and I don't I don't have the resources needed to get the rewards there. So yeah, let's put little support here with one like on the video, that I'm just not alone. And we all have feeling this pain. Maybe the whales and krakens don't feel it, but you know, free-to-play players, WoW spenders, mid spenders, sometimes it's something like, oh, I have like 5k gems, I need 60k, and you see and you open the bundles, and in the bundles, let me open one bundle. You see that each bundle is giving like 1.2k gems, and you need 60k gems. Is looking impossible to be achieved. So yeah, if you ever have feeling in this situation, just hit one like on the video. Just give me this this feedback that I'm not alone in this thing. And this is going to affect in many places. Definitely prepare with players decide wars before the war even begin by saving early. And yeah, this video is majority for the gems and saving some gems or putting these gems aside, but the prepared people for the KVKs is actually deciding the KVKs. It can be mean that you have some gold heads save it, and right before the kvk start you can think about what kind of marches you want to use, and by picking these marches you can invest your heads there, or having some gems and preparing your legion for better future like I did. It cost me actually to make this bad boy level 5, but I can say you that definitely this artifact deserve your attention. If I manage to get it from example, I have no idea what is going to be the difference in the example, but this additional effect I actually care, and with Yu Ming is looking crazy. Even with Tohar, by the way, Tohar is hitting in the one skill cycle, Tohar is hitting 3 times. Yun Ming is hitting 5 times. So still I think this artifact is going to be very valuable also with Tohar at the end of the day. And I'm happy that the game actually make the artifacts more like general, even though that this one is not that general, because you know, it's when you do, if you have a hero that is hitting 1 time per skill cycle, it's just going to be 1 time triggering this artifact. But you know, it's still way better for Infernal Flame, whereas when you Legion get when you inflict Scorch. The only hero is inflicting Scorch is Lilia. I mean, you know, I'm happy that we're not having this type of artifacts. Even though for specific Legion is going to be extremely valuable, but at the end of the day, this hero may be outdated and you already invest in this artifact. Even though I think he's doing solid damage, 3 times hitting for specific amount of damage, but really don't like this type of things. And I want to know right now, I'm going to share with you that I have 9,056 gems saved. Comment below how many gems you have saved right now. Drop your numbers below. I'm really interested how much gems you have. If you save these gems for X amount of time, or maybe you can say also how much time actually take you to save these gems. So yeah, comment below how many gems you're having right now and how much time actually take you to get these gems. I mean, yeah, you can comment like 5 clicks buying bundles, getting the bundles, having the gems. Yeah, I totally understand that, but yeah, I'm just curious how many. Am I the only one with 9k? Is there people with more? Obviously there's going to be people with more, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just comment below how many gems you're having right now. And don't forget to subscribe for smart saving plans so you never miss another chance, or tips and tricks in general for Call of Dragons. I'm trying to make daily content on the game, so if you enjoy this type of content you can just subscribe it, and yeah, the bell notification so you don't miss when I go live or when I post my new videos. And like the video if you actually think that this is valuable advices, and you're always going to have some extra gems ready when the time comes. So yeah, wish you a great day guys, great week, and yes, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.